So let's take a look at how to use iMovie to help teach narrative structure and just upgrade our teaching and learning so it's a little bit more 21st century. So I'm going to go to Pages here and just have show you a little look at what we're doing here. Our Year 5s next term are going to be doing a science fiction narrative. And so what I've done here is just done a little bit of brainstorming, a little bit of development of my story so far. Now, this is crucial when we're using iMovie so that it doesn't happen spontaneously. It actually happens because it's planned. So can I give you a quick synopsis of my story here? It's about the Earth, the planet Earth dying, lack of oxygen, and there's a new planet we've just discovered called Zion 5. And that's where the human race can start to develop again. I've got a main character of a young girl called Isabel. She's curious. She's been asked to grow up a little bit too fast because her dad's left, so there's a little bit of history there. The snippets of the plot or the storyline, there's a new chance of survival. Zion 5 is the new planet, but when Isabel and her family go to Zion 5, they realise that it's not exactly what they first thought. And so there's three main elements there. There's hope for the future, but then there's some confusion when they arrive on the planet, and then there's pure despair and panic when they realise that this planet is not exactly what it planned out to be. And then the whole, I guess, captive question there is Isabel and how far she'll go to save her family. Now, you can see that this is a really brief summary. It's important that when we use iMovie and technology that we're not going to dumb down the process here. So we're going to teach the narrative structure really, really clearly and define it. And we will have our students creating their full story before they even touch iMovie and start to look at their movie trailer. So let's pretend that our kids have gone through that, and now it's time for the iMovie part. So iMovie is fantastic on the iPad, fantastic app. It allows us to take movies and video footage and effortlessly place them in the iMovie section here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select a new trailer, and that will allow me to select one of the templates. Now I'm going to select the Expedition template because it kind of suits what I'm doing with my science fiction story. And at the top right hand corner, I'm going to press Create. And here is where we start. You can see that this is the outline of the story. So this is basically where I touch an area here and change the text. Now, when you previewed this, you would have seen this in actually the movie here. And I can change the cast members. I can change the logo style, the studio name there. I can do all that. But where we actually develop our movie trailer for our science fiction narrative is in the storyboard section. And you can see there that we've got text and we've got images. And in the bottom right hand corner, you can clearly see that when I click on a little section here where video is to be imported, you'll see down the bottom right hand corner, it goes straight to my camera roll, my video roll, so I can actually select the videos that I want in. So if we start here by looking at the first part of our text, we might change this to be, let's just say Earth is dying. And so we can start to put snippets, if you like, of our story that I just showed you in Pages into this, and that's what's important here. Now you can see up here when I click on this one, it's a clip of about 1.1 seconds. So now all I have to do is actually touch one of my videos that I've taken. It does the exact amount, that's 1.1 seconds there, and then I just press the arrow and it imports it at the top left hand corner. And so the process is very easy. I just select each of my videos from my camera roll, I change the text according to my narrative story, and I just keep moving. So I'm going to go right through there and I'm going to change all of those things. I'm going to look at what the preview is telling me and what's the best clip to actually insert. And after I have changed all of that, and remember, I'm going to keep referring back to my Pages doc and my character, and it's these elements all around here that I'm actually going to insert because I want the movie trailer to be, I guess, a stimulus for my story. Now, what I found when I made this is after I made my movie trailer, I actually wanted to go back and actually write more of the story. by doing the actual movie creation part of my task, I actually realized that as I was putting in things, it was triggering more ideas. It was triggering more creativity within me. And therefore, I would go back to my Pages doc, or my pen and paper for that matter, and actually write more of the story. So I guess you're all waiting for, well, what did my movie trailer end up like? Well, here it is.